One of the memories from my childhood is hearing my mother describe seeing pianist Sergei Rachmaninoff play a solo piano recital. She remembered the applause at the end going on so long that Rachmaninoff finally lowered his 6-foot 6-inch frame onto the piano bench to play his prelude in C-sharp minor, probably for about the 1,000th time. Later, when I went to music school, I discovered that it wasn't cool to be a Rachmaninoff fan. He was essentially a 19th century composer writing music in the 20th. Now that we're in the 21st century, though, that doesn't matter as much, and I appreciate the richness and emotional intensity of his music more than ever. Rachmaninoff wrote the symphonic dances in the last part of his life when he was resident in the United States, and the premiere was conducted by Eugene Ormandy in 1941. The first dance is a kind of trudging march with a slow interlude featuring the alto saxophone. The second is a nostalgic waltz. And the third mixes lilting dance rhythms with ones more distinctively Russian. Rachmaninoff also looks to his own past, first in a way that was only known to him when the symphonic dances were first played. Toward the end of the mostly somber first dance, the mood magically changes as harp, piano, and bells lead the orchestra into a higher range and a gentle hymn emerges in the strings. "45 years earlier, in 1895, Rachmaninoff had suffered the disastrous premiere of his first symphony, and after the composer left Russia, the score was assumed to have been destroyed or lost. Sometime after Rachmaninoff's death, individual parts for the symphony were discovered and the score was reconstructed. The main theme of the work turns out to be the hymn that concludes the first symphonic dance. In the symphony, it is a serious, imposing theme, but in the dances, it has a serene, forgiving character. The first 4 notes of the symphony theme also appear in other Rachmaninoff works, as well as works of many other Romantic-era composers, because they form the beginning of the Dies Irae chant from the Requiem Mass. Here's what the original chant sounds like. Dies irae, dies irae, solvat secum in favilla. As the third symphonic dance builds momentum toward its conclusion, the distinctive 4-note pattern breaks out in the trumpet. And in case you missed it, to counterbalance this death theme, Rachmaninoff begins to quote passages from the Resurrection section of his own 1915 choral work, All Night Vigil. Let's listen to phrases from the choral work, followed by the versions in the symphonic dances. In the orchestral work, the rhythms are made more, well, dance-like. Join us on Saturday, November 9th in the Wilson Center for a performance of Rachmaninoff's symphonic dances. We'll also be performing Mozart's Symphony No. 41.